嘅呢個咧都係外國人啦，佢哋就話啊，你好似好中意外國人喎。I never really liked certain nationality or certain skin color. My friend told me that is a few things of Hong Kong guys will always do that I really don't like is they will like make jokes, but the jokes kind of look down on you or think, why are you so stupid kind of thing. I'm completely fine if a friend do it to me, but I would not be happy if that is my partner because it means for the lifetime it will be like that and that is not acceptable for me. And my friend said, if you don't like that and most of the local will be like this, then you are very difficult to find local. Wish that before him, I did aim for a local. And then the second thing is, it's just me. I kind of like that people to be polite to me, especially my partner. If I give you a water, I will want you to say thank you to me. And when you give it to me, I will also say that too. I think for local, they will say, 點解要咁生我? But I do like it. And the other thing about like foreigner is they born in a culture that is really supportive and they will say, you do good, you're perfect. They will spit it out. But for local, traditionally, they will action instead of telling you. They probably very rarely to say, I love you, I really appreciate, but I personally like to hear that.
I have a lot of polite local friends as well, and a lot of impolite foreign friends as well.
Yeah,
it's just maybe more likely to happen. I grew up in a household where respect for women was expected and high. To let's say the similar way in Asia as would be respect for elderly. It doesn't mean you let them trample over you or they're above you or anything, but showing respect is a thing naturally thought from.
What do you mean by you respect women as you respect elderly?
I wouldn't expect you to do my laundry, to do my dishes. If you give me a tea while I'm working, I would say thank you because I genuinely appreciate you thinking of me while I was working. That rather than what you see in the 50s or 40s, also in Western culture, where you're expected to be served.
One thing that you can at least get close or be friend with them is you're willing to talk and you're willing to know them. Also, very important thing is you see them as a person, a normal person, instead of a foreigner or a white skin. 用一個平常心去望到呢一個人係 I think whatever relationship you need to like treat them as a normal human being.
Long time ago when I came here and I went for the first time to Shenzhen many years ago, people stopped me on the street to take photos with me. So if I'm treated by someone as really special, personally, I would find that very strange.
If you really want to or you're planning to get in a relationship with a different background or different culture person, then that is something you really need to think of. The first thing is, of course, language, if you guys can communicate. Second is the future. I assume you guys are planning for a long-term relationship, then you need to think of what is the future. It means you will stay in the girl's country, the guy's country, or the third country, and where you guys going to live and how's the work of you guys. Because if you stay in my country, I have my work, and how about you? If I stay in your country, you have your work, and how about me? And then the third thing is the concept of getting married. I think you mentioned to me before in Dutch, you can have a contract, but you still have the same law protection as you're married.
Yeah, it's called a kind of living together agreement or contract. It's essentially marriage without the ceremonies or the religious part.
So you technically is not married, but you also have the same protections.
Same government rights, same tax rights, same child support rights. If you get divorced, same protection or rights. If you have decided to try out and date with a foreigner, approach it with curiosity because you won't know a lot about their culture. I remember the first time being invited by a friend for the Full Moon Festival to eat at their home with other friends for hot pot. It was strange. very, very strange for me, but I approached it with curiosity and I had a fun time. If you approach it with a closed mind, as in why is this so different from mine? I don't want it to be different, they need to change, then it's not going to work.
Even though you date with a local, like local with local, you speak the same language, you have the same culture, you can still have like misunderstanding or like family culture difference. So something that you need to learn is less assume and more questions, like ask, do you mean that, or what do you mean? That is very important to have a more open mind with a different standard as you or a different mindset as you. If you have any more questions, you can comment below, or if you have any experience, please share as well. I really want to know.
記得 like 同 subscribe. What did I say?
That is very good already. 下次見，
下次見，
拜拜。
拜拜。